Yo, what's up guys, welcome to the channel, and today I'm back again continuing my team career mode. So obviously for round 1 we had a bit of an interesting one, and that involved Jack Aiken getting a point, so that was pretty good to say the least, but it'd be nice if we could actually get a point as well. I'm not too confident about Spain, not gonna lie, as it's not really a track I'm 100% confident with, but we can see what we can do. Obviously we had a massive break from round 1 to round 2 on the series, so yeah, hopefully we can try and hope that our car's a bit better since in Bahrain, but let's just jump straight into it and see how it goes though. Okay, so it looks like we got some practice programs to do. We've got race strategy, tyre management and ERS management. First of all, I think we'll do race strategy, as I feel like that's the most important.
I've had a chat with the R&D team about the new car parts, and we're happy that they've been integrated into the car okay. With any luck, you'll be able to feel the improvement, so give them a try.
Alright, cool, thank you Jeff. But as I was saying, I'm going to do race strategy first, as I think that's the most important, so let's just jump straight to track and see how it goes though.
Let's get a few laps under our belt.
At the moment I'm feeling pretty confident about this car on this track, as there's a lot more grip than what there was in Bahrain, plus there's not as much understeer, so I feel like the race could be quite interesting to say the least. The lap times were pretty consistent actually for us, and it felt pretty decent around this track, so I'm hoping that we might be able to get a good result. I am struggling with this next corner just up here with the curb, so I might have to watch out in the race through there because it could really destroy our tyres and end up in the barrier as well, so I need to watch out there, but other than that it seemed pretty decent at the moment. We did have a little bit of a problem, which was in the first sector, so turn 2 we just hit the apex just a little bit too much, and that lost balance in the car and completely spun it, so yeah, we'll have to watch out for that in qualifying the race as well. So this is looking interesting. It looks like we're the two slowest cars actually. Me and Aiken only did practice on mediums, we didn't even try the softs, so yeah, I was actually the slowest out of the two teammates actually as well, so that's not good at all, but I guess we just have to jump into qualifying. So this is even more interesting because it looks like it's actually not going to rain yet, maybe not even in Q1, so it looks like, well, the weather was wrong. We're going to try and go out straight away just in case though, and maybe have a chance to get into Q2 hopefully, but yeah, at the moment I have no clue, but let's go straight out.
Everyone ready? Okay, let's go.
First hot lap of qualifying then, cross the line now to start that, flipper to 8th, all the way down the straight, keep it on the racing line, now tuck it over towards the curb, use the curb to help slow you down to 3rd gear very nicely, try not run the exit as badly because it will set you up badly for the next corner, out nicely, down to 3rd gear, run out wide, hit the outside apex, down towards this next corner, down 2nd gear. Really handling nicely at the moment. I think this might be a pretty decent lap at the moment if we keep going. A section there. Keep it nicely. Flip the DRS open. The Mercedes caught me so much there. Keep it flat around the final corner. Flip the DRS open. And there's our first lap. Wow, it's a bit off the pace. Bottas got blocked up a little bit there. Not our fault at all because he just didn't back off. enough before I started my lap, but yeah, we're going to have to go for another one. Oh, no, yeah, it's too wet. Oh, damn it.
You've got front wing damage.
Yeah, it just got too wet. We still tried to push through it, and we just completely lost the back end on the exit of that curb, and that's qualifying over for us, sadly. There we have it then. Sadly, we are out of Q1, which is a massive shame. Jack again doing really well. We actually outqualified Nicholas Latifi, which is one good thing, I guess, but we have to concentrate on the race now then.
Good day today. Let's have your take on it.
It was a terrible day.
Your teammate beat you today. Was it a setup issue or something else?
He's just better. He's just better, man. I think this mode, he's better. Jet drove much harder than me. Yeah, that's that one.
You won't be starting at the front of the pack. Are you worried?
We will never start at the front of the pack. I'll be shocked if we ever start at the front of the pack. So worry, but we don't have to make it. But yes, there's always a struggle for grip. Yeah.
You scraped the walls a few times. Were you struggling for grip?
Well, yeah, I flew into the barrier. Maybe because I was trying to push on dry tyres when it started raining. So yeah. None of these options is what I want. Ah, I'll just say that one.
Great. Well, that's everything.
The Spanish Grand Prix has been a permanent fixture on the Formula One calendar for over 30 years now, and for good reason. Do you remember Michael Schumacher's absolute dominance here in that rain-soaked Grand Prix in 1996? That day he took his first ever victory for Ferrari, and we've had many more iconic moments since. The Circuit de Barcelona-Catalunya, a track that will certainly force the drivers to push themselves. It consists of a very impressive main straight going into turn 1. It's a straight that also offers a DRS zone, so it's likely to be a hot spot for overtakes. Anthony Davidson joins me once again in the commentary box, and it's fantastic to have you with us here today, but I'm curious, as a man with experience out on the track, how do you stop those pre-race nerves from becoming overwhelming when you're lining up on the grid?
But from the moment qualifying's over, you start to feel the adrenaline in your body build up and the buzz in your stomach as you anticipate the run down into turn 1. It's all a bit like going into battle, and the unknown situation makes you nervous. Those pre-race nerves are a good thing. The day you don't have them means that you don't care anymore. And of course you have to make sure that all the procedures are second nature to you, so that they're not taking up too much of your capacity.
With the race minutes away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and Valtteri Bottas will line up alongside. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Verstappen, Perez, Charles Leclerc and Norris, Ricciardo, Sainz, Vettel and Pierre Gasly, Tsunoda, Stroll, Fernando Alonso and Ocon, Raikkonen, Mick Schumacher, Antonio Giovinazzi and Jack Aitken, Mazepin, Russell, Rees and Nicholas Latifi. That's it then, it's time to go racing as we head to trackside for today's race.
Well, I have no clue how it's going to go really. I think what we need to do is try and put the pressure to Jack and try and really show that we can still be the #1 driver. As last season we were, but this season we're starting to drop off on my own team, so this is not great. Here we go for my team career mode at Spain then, and it's 5 red lights. And it's lights out. And away we go here, immediately jumping Russell off the line. Got a very good start, going down the inside of Mazepin now as well. Aitken's had a pretty decent start as well, to say the least. So both of us getting away very nicely as we break into turn 1. Aitken's damage his front wing. We've been pushed by Schumacher just a little bit. Just not good. But it's not a great start for my teammate. But for us, it wasn't too bad. We have gained a position. We've gained 2 positions actually, so that's really good, to say the least. Trying down the inside, Mazepin having to run to the grass as Giovinazzi just decided to slam hard on the brakes there, and I had to try and avoid him. Now we're down the inside of Mazepin. Going to try and make the move stick. We do make the move stick very nicely. Up to P18 then. It's a massive shame for my teammate, but for us, a pretty decent start to say the least, as we use as much of our EOS as possible there. Just try around the outside of Giovinazzi. No, we can't quite make that work. Straight away the car's feeling much better, so clearly the team activities that we've been doing and the R&D upgrades that we, well, bought is working, because the car feels so much better here. Or maybe it's just a track, we just prefer Spain over Bahrain as a driver wise, or just as the car. Who knows, that could be it as well. But nevertheless, we're doing a lot better. My teammate heads into the pits, obviously. Yeah, thank you, Jeff. So yeah, sadly Jack's race might be ruined because of that. Just quickly have a look back at the start then. So it's 5 red lights here in Spain, and it is lights out, and away we go here for the Spanish Grand Prix in my team career mode. We had a pretty decent start actually, immediately jumping Latifi, and now we're going to try and go down the inside of Mazepin as my teammate goes into the back of Schumacher there, and we're going to have to try and go down the inside, run the grass a little bit there, and try and make our way through. It's going to be very tight though, and we do manage to make it past our teammates. Next is Mazepin. Can we try and get past Mazepin? We can maybe try and send it down the inside here, but I'm going to have to think about it next corner because that is just a bit too risky. We take a bit of a wide line to try and get a better exit out of the corner as we send it down the inside of Mazepin and make the move stick very nicely, just avoiding contact with Giovinazzi as well. Mazepin's trying to battle back though, so we're not going to let him go that easy, so we're going to try and go down the inside of Mazepin, and we've made the move stick very nicely on him. And now we just need to concentrate and keep pushing and try and set some consistent lap times and maybe make a few more positions. But yeah, pretty decent start nevertheless. Just see the start from Jack then. So it's lights out and away we go here at Spain. And he gets a really good start, immediately jumping the Alfa Romeo there, sitting right on the back of Mick Schumacher, and really slipstreaming him here really. But he just outbrakes himself, goes into the back of Schumacher, gets major damage, and that's basically how his race got ruined. So yeah, a bit of a shame for him, but hopefully he might be able to come into the pits and try and bring it back somehow.
DRS will be enabled this lap. You can use it when within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Okay, thank you Jeff. So now we're going to have to watch out because Mazepin will have DRS on us. They try and push away really out of DRS section by DRS zone.
Gap to teammate behind is 29.9 seconds.
Man, I feel a bit bad for Jack, but what can you do? It's his own mistake. Just got caught up in lap 1 incident. Just broke himself and that's it. We're getting pressured by Mazepin here. I cannot catch Giovinazzi, he's just pulling. So I'm going to have to accept that and just try and hold on. And hope something happens up ahead basically now. Again, this section's going to be interesting. Use EOS. Hold on. Around the final corner once again. Can we hold on?
Our gap to the car in front is 9.0 seconds.
Mazepin chasing. We're going to have to go defensive here. Also, was that car in the pits I saw? It was. It's at P17 now. I think it was a Ferrari. Not too sure of who, but they've dove into the pits either extremely early or because of damage.
Car ahead is a second a lap faster than you.
Yeah, no way, Jeff. I can definitely see that. Basically, our chance of getting points is already way out the bag because that only chance was Jack, and well, he's out of contention now. And here comes Mazepin. Hopefully we hold on. But yeah, that's just sad really. Last season it was us. We were our chance for points, and this season it's Jack. So yeah, we might have to accept that Jack is just actually quicker than us now. But on these one-offs that he has a problem, like putting himself into the back of Giovinazzi, I think it was. We need to be there to try and pick up the pieces, and we're just not. We're just not. We're nowhere near that. We're way off Jack's pace. I bet he's chased us down already. Teammate status.
We're leading our teammate by 27.9 seconds. They're on old mediums. They're in 22nd. The time last lap was a 1 minute 21.0.
Yeah, he is quicker than us by about 2.5 tenths.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option. Got that confirmed?
Going one stop. As we get out ahead of Ricardo, so it's Mazepin. Hopefully Mazepin does a good job at holding Ricardo up whilst I try and pull, maybe. Oh, even Ross was going at him. Ross has actually got past Ricardo. Damn. Let's go. And we pulled a bit of a gap from Mazepin because we've actually been pushing a little bit. Got a new personal best, and well, Mazepin had to battle Ricardo a little bit into turn 1. So Russell even lost even more time, so Ricardo's just got around him now though. We're flying on this lap here. Bit of a cheat lap to be honest, because we did go wide, but
27.8 seconds.
well, the gap is staying about the same, but nevertheless it counted. Teammate status.
We're leading our teammate by 27.7 seconds. They're on old mediums. They're in 21st. The time last lap was a 1:21.0.
Oh, we actually lapped faster than Akin on that last lap then. Let's go.
Careful, we think you're going to start losing some tyre grip around now.
Oh!
Are you alright? Engine off, engine off.
Oh no. That was the complete wrong time for Jeff to tell me. It was just a tiny bit too late. I felt like we were pushing, getting some really good consistent laps in. And then suddenly I just completely lose it on the exit curb, and that's our race over. And to make it worse, the Williams also goes into us. So, oh man, I actually can't believe that. We're doing so well there, getting really good consistent lap times, getting a personal best on this lap, and then I go push a bit too hard with older tyres and completely lose it, and boom, that is our race over, and the Williams race over as well. There we have it then. What an absolute terrible day for the team. P19 for Jack, who finished a lap behind, which is a massive shame. He got messed over at the start, obviously. P21 for us, and also a DNF. Daniel Ricciardo also DNF'd at some point during the race as well. I feel really bad for Russell as well, because he just didn't see us. It was too late by the time he saw us, and boom, he went into us. So massive crash for us, and yeah. Well, damage repairs minus 50k. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to leave this video here. If you enjoyed this video, then make sure to like and subscribe. But thanks for watching, and goodbye.